Texas.
Look at that. Whoa,
Now
bang.
you can hear us.
We turned the
should be able to
microphone
hear us now.
on after telling Bob we'll talk about his itch tomorrow on the show.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, Bob.
Hang on, Catherine. Should be coming through now.
The sound should be coming now.
Can you hear us now?
Can you hear us now?
Yes.
All right. Okay, Bob. So we won't let people know it's your itch when we do tomorrow's show.
Yeah.
And
you're rich.
Yeah. You're rich. You're rich. You're rich. You're rich.
Right.
It's words that matter. We can go from your itch to your rich.
Well, it should be a
just
Friday
by
show.
Sliding. No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Anyway, words matter, especially when you slide the R's around. You're rich. You're rich. You're rich.
Okay.
You're rich.
It's not that sort
Hi,
of
I'm rich.
Right? Yeah, I got you.
I went to school with a young fella. I was a young fella too. His name was Rich, and he'd walk up to girls and he'd say, "Hi, I'm Rich." And they'd go, "Whoa, Rich." I'd go up and say, "I'm with Rich." I'm surrounded by riches.
Very good.
All right.
Hiya, Joe without an E.
Boom. All right.
Brisket Bob.
Sunshine.
Oh, lovely.
On a cloudy day.
Hurricane is leaving. Good one, Bob.
Today, guys, we're going to be talking about moving from fear to fun. It's going to be a fun show, as always.
He likes the taste of this moringa cream. He's licking my hands all over.
He's going to have the best smelling poop at the dog park.
Hello, downtown Barbara Brown.
Downtown with...
And Joe without an E, we said that.
Julie,
her bay.
I tell you, all these Texans on the show, you guys, seriously.
Is Herbay from Texas?
Herbay is from Texas. Y'all got to decide to go to a particular Rudy's barbecue in Texas, in Austin. Like there's half a dozen of them.
Yeah, and get Ryan Dice
down there. But y'all got to go to the same one, pick up Ryan Dice on the way.
And then do a little...
get Perry Belcher, too.
Give us a ring.
Because he's just so irreverent.
So we can join
I just love the guy. So the hurricane is leaving Bob.
Oh,
excellent.
Cool. You're heading her way.
That's right. Cindy, join them. Come on, seriously. All get together at a Rudy's. Pick which one. Don't go to different ones, right? All go to the same Rudy's and get some good extra fat brisket just for us. And I'm serious, guys. It would make my day. Especially if you picked up Perry Belcher.
In Louisiana. So it's...
Really?
That's sort of across from Texas,
I thought you were in Texas. How did I screw that up?
But it's still south.
Louisiana. It's still close, right? You just make a left.
Yeah.
Right? All right. Cool. So, hello from Pennsylvania and
Chicago.
I was from Pennsylvania and I wasn't from Pennsylvania but I was from Pennsylvania, and you're rich, Bob. All right. What a show.
Okay. I'm just going to take my arm out. That's a good one.
Hey, it's a good buzz. Okay. Right. So, Victoria, would you like to read the reader email?
Yes.
We've got a reader email, a Neville Goddard quote, timeless wisdom of the ages, good fun, and total irreverence. And Yasmin is here, so we can begin.
Cool.
Excellent.
And Leah. Hiya.
All right. That's how you take care of everything in all one Feel It Real session. And you're not going to see that again, Yasmin, because we'll trim it off the refund. So.
See ya.
All right. Let's dive in.
Okay. So our reader email is, so I'm 23. Oh, wow. I can't... It was so long ago.
I remember being 23.
And I've been using Neville's for 2 years, and I've had huge success. However, I fear being abandoned in a relationship, fear of being cheated upon due to past experiences. However, at this stage, I'm in a wonderful relationship. I use Neville for the same, but this fear still exists. How do I track that or hack that? Instead of, yes.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. And then it goes on to our stuff.
That's a goodie.
All right.
A lot of,
so I
probably
forgot
all
to
of
put the
us
name
have
in
had
here,
that.
so I'm sorry I forgot to put your name in here. So we'll call you Bob. Bobby. All right.
Bobby.
All right. So, ready. Victoria. Instead of letting it be about fear, what are we going to make it about today?
What are we going to make it about?
Yes. Comment right there. Right.
Oh. Make it about the coffee.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Now, by the way, if you don't have Revision to the Max, get it. It's $7. There's a link to it in today's email that we sent out. If you're not on the email list, bad. Come on. It's one email a day. Right.
Yeah.
So get on it. Go to freeneville.com. Get on the list. Anyway, so Revision to the Max, $7. So here's the thing. Ready? Let's let it be about coffee. Okay. So here's what I get. Victoria, tell me what you get. So, however, being abandoned in the past, yada, 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 I'm in a wonderful relationship. I fear it happening again, right? So if you're fearing it happening again, what are you doing? Like when the guy says, I'm going out to get cigarettes.
Yes.
Right?
Shouldn't be too long.
Yeah. And when you see him 5 years later, are you going, right? Hey, the last, so you know what it's like, right? So I mean, here's my dating past, right? So you're dating the girl and she says, I'm going out for cigarettes. And you see her 5 years later and say, Victoria. Except her name wasn't Victoria. It was
Did you have to
Debbie.
go and grow the tobacco?
Yeah, well,
Yes.
it's like, Debbie, where you been? Last time I saw you going to get cigarettes. And she goes, that's right, cigarettes. She runs off.
I forgot to get them.
Yeah, that's what I went for.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah, you can imagine crazy stuff like that. We all have, right? Or, right? So, Victoria.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's say Victoria says, I'm going out to get what?
Cigarettes.
All right, cool. Well, yeah. And I imagine us having a cuppa when she gets back.
Oh.
Ain't that
Nice.
Sweet?
Yeah.
Right? That's what loving people do.
Mm.
Right? Hello, Heidi.
Yes, there were a few. Patricia, Kim, hello.
So get how cool this is. I'm not saying, you got to wrestle with your imagination and stop that. And yes, right. So, Victoria, imagine a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Nice, isn't
It all just settles down for me in the belly when there's fear all there, keeping everything like tight and feeling a bit sick and stuff. Imagine the coffee, enjoying the coffee with you, just everything relaxes.
You can play the coffee game with anything. Right? Go to feelitrealfun.com, look it up. If you haven't seen, we've done a couple shows on it. We'll put this one. We've got to put a playlist with the coffee game up if we haven't.
Yeah.
But here's what's fun, right? So let's say Victoria wants to do yoga. Okay, and this is not factual here, the next part, ready? And she's terrified that everyone will hate her, right? That she goes,
actually, there's a little bit of an interesting one. When I first started yoga, I was scared what people would think about me trying to do it or whatever, how I look.
She's over 30.
So I'd hide at the back of the classroom. So that was very real for me back then.
Cool.
Not for very long, fortunately, because I realized, what is going on in my
crazy.
box? So, and now it doesn't matter where I am.
Now watch this. Let's go back to where you had that. By the way, some people will say, well, I don't want to go back to where I had an irrational fear because then I'll have it again.
Yes,
right?
yes.
So go back and visit your irrational fear. Do it now. We'll be here. So you go back to visit that irrational fear. Ready?
Yeah.
And then you imagine a couple people in class going, hey, let's all get coffee. You want to come?
Yes, sweet.
Boom.
Yeah.
Right, done. So you don't. So you don't gotta imagine. It's like at the end of coffee, and hey, you look like you're pretty cool, and you're good at yoga. Want to come to coffee with us, or whatever?
Yeah.
Like we used to go drink beer after whooping on each other in the old days, and that was the thing, right? So boom,
Boom.
boom. So the coffee game. But oh my God, we've got a quote.
Oh, cool.
We forgot the quote. Who wants to hear the quote? Anybody? You guys vote amongst yourselves. All right.
A lot of us just ain't been there too. I think, we've all been
coffee
there.
game. It is like such a cool, fun solution, right? Again, there's 3 phases to it. First, you imagine up getting a cup of coffee just for fun. You don't imagine how you got it, all that stuff. So phase 1 cures the hows. Phase 2, you use coffee to imply you got what you wanted. Yeah. And you can use phase 3 as well, but we're not going to cover that today. So, Victoria.
Yes.
Neville says,
yes.
Maybe you would rather continue to walk with the sheep of the world and not be the shepherd. Oh, I love this. But you would like to feed on green pastures by still waters instead of climbing the steep hills of doubt and fear like most people do. Wasn't his language wonderful?
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Bruce.
Yeah,
Brucey.
they're all looking my hand cream.
Let Mom come on the show. All right. Love him. Neville says, you can if you will persistently assume, I am well fed, I am wanted, I am known, and everything is as I want it to be. But remember, to bring all these things into being, there must be a persistent assumption. Oh my God. How hard is it to persistently assume, hey, you want a cuppa? Right? Boom. Okay, I made hers yesterday. She made mine today.
Yeah.
Right? It's not about, I'm imagining that she's been faithful for 40 years. She's been faithful. Faithful, not like that other bitch. She's been faithful. Right? She's faithful to me. Right? I mean, God, that makes it tough. It's like the whole thing. I'm imagining having my soulmate, but men suck. You guys only want sex. So I'm trying to find the one out of like 4 billion of you that actually wants a relationship that's not already married to someone else. Right? Get it? Versus like, so you could, she's faithful to me. Right? Or you can just imagine, right? Hey. Right.
I don't know what Neville meant by being the shepherd, but I just really get, it's almost like each sheep is your different bun in the oven.
Yes.
And tending your flock of sheep, just looking after, be like pruning the vine for individual ones, but just like looking over all of them and tending to them all. It's just beautiful.
The sheep will run wild if you let them, right? They need a fence and they need a shepherd.
Yeah.
And again, what happens is most people go, my mind is out of control. And I say, wow, how big is it? Oh, it's massive. How big are you? Wow, cool. Yeah, and you're just out of control with it, right? Get it? Yeah. Versus when you're the shepherd, boom. Mm. You're the bakery. You're not the bun. Mm. So, crass commercial. We've got this program called Making Friends with Fear. You can go check that out on freeneville.com. Just search for fear. And what else could you do? Revision of the Max. That's good fun. That'll take you into phase 3 of the coffee game and other things. But Julie says almost 40 years for the man that married me and myself. He's been a wonderful, faithful man. He's been one. He's been a wonderful, faithful man.
Yep. What's going to happen?
He's been one. By the way, people that are really concerned about words would go, well, Julie, you just imagine that he's been one. Right. Now, what they're feeling is, well, having been one means having been one. Right? So it ain't the words. It's what you're imagining. It's exactly. Like, you know what? We had a great dinner. That doesn't mean it blows now.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
that's God. Right. Hello, Arafani. Thanks for saying it's rock solid gold. Hello, Grant.
You got to see Arafani's post. I'll show it to you. Really
cool. Good. Okay.
Grant Monk.
You're the sculptor, not the sculpture.
That's very right. You're the sculptor,
like
yeah, exactly. You're the author. Boom.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody, anything else? I think I saw something by Cindy in there. I'll try to scroll up real quick while we're waiting to see if anyone else is a thing. Cindy, can we revise a hurricane and all the damage? Why would you want to? Okay, here's the thing. Imagine lovingly about the whole thing. But remember what Neville says about in the whole spiral thing, right? We came here to experience the hells of this, quote unquote, the hells of this world. Some people need that hurricane to go, you know what? I'm not going to do this again. Mm. If someone could unimagine the ride I was in that I got kicked to death in, right? If somebody could unimagine that, I wouldn't want them to. Right, because that was a really cool part of my life. That
major turning point.
That was a major turning point. It was perfect for me, right? And I'm thankful for it. So all the horrors of the world, they're here for a reason. By the way, why is it that I wasn't there? Okay, I imagined something that had me someplace else. You get it? Yeah. Anybody who's in a war zone or a hurricane zone or something like that has imagined something that put them there. So and again, I'm not saying don't have compassion, but it's like, look, imagine lovingly for them, right? Imagine everything coming together. I had a buddy who was in the last big one down there, and he was telling me how awesome it was because afterwards, all these people that were strangers living in a neighborhood. By the way, how many of our neighbors do we know?
Yeah, no.
One. Okay, we know one across the stream and one there.
Yeah.
The only reason we know the one across the stream is because we holler back and forth when we burn stuff on burn days. And we know Ron because Ron put a house next to ours. So we figured, might as well go over and say hi.
He's really our only real neighbor.
Yeah, he's our only real neighbor.
We don't have any other houses around.
So in Houston, the last time this thing rolled through, right? My buddy told me, he said, it's amazing because we went from being neighborhoods to neighbors, right? And I don't wish the bad on anyone, but guess what happened? He got something he was imagining called community.
Yeah.
That's cool. So that's what's cool. So if you know someone down there, I've got a dozen people down there, probably a couple dozen people down there. But if they pop to mind, I imagine lovingly for them. Next, they're crushing it, having fun. Life's got back to normal. Whoa, life's got back to normal. No, they're just crushing it and having fun, right? Life is good. You get it?
Yeah.
There's the cool thing, right? Really, really cool. So how's that? Bob says, all is well. I'm imagining brisket.
That Leah asked that.
Or Leah said that. That is right.
Asking Bob.
Yeah, yes. Bob's doing great. He's having brisket with Ryan Dice. Boom. All right. Okay. Anyone else? Anything else? Did I scroll up? Yes, I did. All right. So this morning, Victoria goes to do the what?
Well, I'm going to the yoga. Karen's going there now as well. That'd be cool,
Karen.
wouldn't it, Karen, that you happen to be... What time does your yoga start? Because it might be that we're both doing it on opposite sides of the world.
At the same time.
Yeah.
And if you did the same pose, you could cosmically link in the vortex and slide into the...
I'm not saying that.
I know you're not, but I love stuff like that.
Yeah.
Andrew put up a little post yesterday about shifts last night. And nobody talked about the vortex. I am so let down. I brought it up. But anyway, so Victoria has a story about a lovely lady.
Well, look at that. So 20 and I fell in love with this wine, not because of the wine so much, but because of the picture. And it was just beautiful. And we got it a year ago or something. We got a few bottles.
Yep.
And so for my birthday month, he bought me another bottle of it. But I was saying to him this morning, I think what it is for me when I look at that is just a feel it real scene for me. It's like riding on a bike, like feeling the wind, smelling.
Wait,
even though it's in the hills, it's like, for me, that would be like down at the sea. So there'd be hills in the back. But yeah, it was just gorgeous.
What's what she didn't do? Okay, somebody remind me. I'll make this into a 60-second video. She didn't go, I'm watching a movie of me on a bicycle.
No.
When you watch her, she's actually in it, right? She's going, yeah, and the breeze in my hair. And she's really there. She's seeing through her eyes, and she's feeling that breeze on her hair to the point where she touches it.
Hey,
right?
Don't scratch the seats, will you, Bubs?
So get how cool that is? A really fast little real example here compared to I'm watching me and my lover walk on the beach.
Yeah, yeah.
There we are.
Yeah.
Why
like I might even have
else?
Emmett in that little basket. I could imagine.
It looks like Maxwell
going,
eggs.
whoa, down the hill.
Whoa, Emmett, boom.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So there we are, guys.
Yep.
Boom. But Victoria's doing what? Notice, she's experiencing the wind in her hair, not the movie.
Yeah.
All right. So we love you guys.
Yeah.
Bob says before, after you drink, Bob, you can't drink anything in Australia and go out in public because the DUI laws are like, if you even thought of drinking alcohol, you're probably driving legally drunk.
Yeah.
So and if you look at a bicycle,
soon you're not going to be able to smoke anywhere outside. I mean, you can in your house, outside your house, but just about every street they're trying to ban it. So
they tried to ban that in California, I think, like smoking in your own car.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable.
It's like, great, have fun. Right?
You want to get a bike, Cindy? Yeah, I know. I've always loved bike riding.
Nice.
I tried roller skating with my kids. No. Crumbs. I used to be an ice skater when I was about 13 or 14. Well, for a few years around that time, I was really, really good. And then I didn't skate for about 30 years. And then I remember that photo of you and me.
Absolutely.
We'll have to share that again at some point. When we went ice skating, and it was like I'd lost the lot, didn't I? I used to do jumps.
But you did all right.
And,
I mean, you were able to walk at least.
Oh.
So we put on the helmets, right? We put on the hockey helmets. So we shared this. It was our profile photo maybe a month ago. And so we put on the helmets, and it wasn't to play hockey. It was so I could keep the brain box intact because it was like bang. It's like, all right.
Yeah.
All right. That's it. Love you guys. freeneville.com.
Yeah.
Yeah. Check out today's article. It was, I don't know if I can, what was it? It's in the daily lessons section. If you go there, the newest one in the daily lessons section today has a link to revision in the max. It's like if you're bothered by past mistakes or something. And if you don't have that, get that. And we do get a program on fear somewhere up there as well. So
cool.
That's it. Have fun. Love you guys. So Victoria, tell them. Ask them.
What'd you learn?
Look at that thumb.
Yep. It's a big thumb. What you learn about you and what was your best fit.
All right. And go to
freeneville.com.
We already told them to do all this.
Yeah.
All right. Have a great day, guys. We love you. Hooray! Have a lovely day. Lovely day. On Love the Anchor Radio. Is that fun or what? That little podcasty thing? Cool. Thanks, Tanya. Thanks, Heidi. Cool. Loving doing those. Those are usually done after a nap. So I just wake up and talk.
Get everything out of the box.
That's right.
All right.
Love you guys. See you later, alligator.
See ya.
FreeNeville.com.
Com.
There's the boys. End event.